Hey there folks, Pliskin by 51mm. Today I am out sharpening my Hooyman Machete. I've already hit it up a few times so I got oil on the blade and on the stone. Let me show you all the weather currently. Whoop! Damn it, stepped on an antler. It's been snowing all day today. I think it's supposed to do this on up into the evening. It's kind of quit now, but it's supposed to hit again later. So I figured I'd do a knife sharpening video here. I don't have my tripod, so I apologize for that. But I will be using the good old sitting there watching me on a piece of block type of filming. Alright, so what I'm doing, since this machete is so long, and you know, most of the time they have like them honing sticks. It's like one of them things here. I'll just use this as like an example, and I can't use that, but it's like a, you know, like you set it down and you'd bring the blade down the sides of it, each side. Well, since I don't have one of those, I do have this diamond stone here, but I don't have one of them, like, you know, honing things. What I'm doing is I'm hitting each side of the blade in sections on the stone. So, and that's been working pretty good because I let my dad go see it, and he was pretty shocked at how sharp it is compared to when he first, you know, run his thumb across it. Most people would probably say I'm doing it wrong, given my history of knife sharpening videos. I have many people that contradict each other on each of them. I have people that say, oh, what, like on my K-bar sharpening video, I'll have 10 people say that what I'm doing is the correct way to sharpen like the K-bar, and then I'll have 10 other people say that the method I'm using is wrong. And then I've done my own research into knife sharpening and whatnot, and there is like no fixed way to sharpen a knife. Ooh boy, that's getting sharp up there. That's getting sharp. Okay, so that's how I'm doing the rounded corner right here. I start here at this end and then push up and then bring, see, I start here and then bring the edge around like that on the stone, like that, on this rounded part here up to about like right there. But what I do for the rest of the blade, like down here, it's like I start here where it says Hooyman, here on this edge, and I just go up like this. And then I turn it over and go 3 sides on the other end, or 3 times on the other end, like so. And then I just go on up the blade to about like right here, and spin it around. There we go. Let's wipe it off a little bit and see how sharp it is with the finger. Oh yeah. Down here it needs to hit a little bit more. Like down here. I take this and, you know, kind of start it fresh a little bit. Alright, let me add some more oil. Just a little glob there. And just regular old, like motor oil. Oil is oil. Alright, so it still needs touched up right there. Now I understand that some parts of this blade, I mean, because it's going to be a machete. Well, it is a machete, but it's going to be used for very, very demanding work. And really kind of what I'm doing is kind of futile anyway, because after I like chop down a few branches and stuff with this thing's probably going to be back dull again. But I'd like to get it sharp, as sharp as I can from the word go. So that way it will have some metal to start out on when I do resharpen it after I use it. If that makes any sense. Okay. Like it's now I was having trouble with this part of the blade before I started filming, because like right up through here it's razor sharp, but down through here it wasn't very sharp around here to begin with. Which is fine, because of the location of where this part of the blade is. I mean, I could see it from, like, you know, out here is going to get used more on, like, the blade out here is going to get used more than back here. So, I mean, if I can't get this as sharp as I can, the rest of it, it's no bother to me. And I have to keep in mind, too, that the steel that it's made out of, it's not like the same steel as, like, the USMCK bar. So there's only so far I can go with it on a stone. I mean, if I wanted to get drastic, I could probably hit it with like a Dremel and, like, you know, get real fine and raise that metal up to where it would take an edge or get sharp. If I wanted to, but it's not a priority for me just to get it. All I'm wanting to do is just get it sharper than what it was when it came from the factory. That's good enough for me. It's getting sharper. I can feel it on my thumb. Getting sharper right up to there. Let me take stock of my gloves here. Make sure I'm not getting gunk back up on me. Get these wood chippings off of my blade. That way I'm not dragging them along the stone. Alright. Alright, so get out here where y'all can see. Yeah, it's pretty sharp. sharp-ish. I'm just looking at the blade here. Oh yeah, I feel it. Right there may be a problem. Like right here where it goes into this dip on the blade. See, because like the blade, let me hold this other end up with a piece of wood. So that way I'm not resting the whole weight of it out there. But like right here, the blade kind of dips, like it's like it's flat right here, and then it dips into the blade like that. And it forms up right there, kind of like an like if you look at the side of a sword. Here, I got a better idea. Well, my boot knife has that kind of edge on it. The one Mayor Fugly got me. It's got like this right here. See there where the blade like dips into like the edge part right there. It's got that going right there on that machete, and that right there kind of obstructs the stone from making contact with the blade. So that's kind of a hassle. Let me put my boot knife back. There we go. Set this piece of wood back over here. Alright, so put the screwdriver away. Alright, let me go back to the other side. Alright, let's fill it again. Yeah, it's coming in. Coming in right there. See, I got this part up here, up around this edge here. I've got that as sharp as I want it right now. That's a sharp edge I've got on it right now. There on that bend. Oh boy. This razor sharp. But I've got that fine. Back here is where I'm wanting to work right now. So. Okay, flip over. Now, I don't claim to be a knife expert or sharpening expert. I simply just sharpen the knives I've got until they get to where I want them to be edgewise. Need to hit up through here a little bit more too. I sharpen them until they get as sharp as I want them to be. And you know, that's the thing with all of this, with metal and sharpening and all that. I mean, if you've got a pattern or, you know, a method that you like to do or like to use while you sharpen, go for it. That's the whole, pretty much the whole premise of it. I mean, yeah, there's ways you can learn new things, and you can you know, learn from other people methods and stuff like that. But if you find one that works for you the best, go for it. Go for it. Now, if you see there, when I sharpen on this dude, since it's so long, I go in sections, as you just saw there. I go from here to here to here. I go in sections. And I try to hit it 3 times each on each one. On each angle. each edge of the blade. See, like I hit 3 times there. Get on the other end, opposite of that. Go up and gotta move my stone over. Go up 3 times each. I try to keep it in numbers of 3, that way it's easier to remember how many times you've went on each pass on each side. That way you're not, that way you're not like hitting this side 5 times and then hitting this side like 10. That way you're not, because that blade, if you look at it up through here, it's got like each side comes to an angle there in the middle. And if you hit one side more than you do the other, that edge, that angle starts to go, more in the direction you've hit it most. So if I went like, say, like 6 times on this side, but then like, I don't know, like 10 passes on this side, that blade's probably going to eventually start going over where it's like that, where it's folded instead of, a traditional edge. It's just straight up in the middle. Up in the middle there. That's the way I've learned it. Alright. Alright, so I played around a little bit more there after I turned the camera off. Remove my stone out of the way. I ran this across the back end of the blade there, just a little bit more and a little bit deeper on top of what I'd sharpened, and I finally got this part here to come in. So that's sharp now. Now what I'm doing, I gotta get the sawdust off my knife again, my machete. Keep calling it a knife, it is a machete. Now what I am doing is I have a board here with some 600 grit sandpaper affixed to it. And now I'm running the length of this blade up along the 600 grain sandpaper. I'm going slow. Yeah, it's kind of rudimentary here. Okay, going up the blade. Okay, do the other end. Now the blade still has oil on it. Holy crap. Oh, son. I've got that dude sharp. Alright. See. It's hitting this end. I need to hit the other end 3 times each. And I'm not like death pressing it down either. I'm not like forcing it down like real hard. I'm pressing down just enough to where that blade runs across the sandpaper. There we go, and I stopped before I hit that. Holy crap. Oh yeah, this dude is coming into its own now. Okay, go to the other side. 6 times on this end because I went 3 times twice on the other. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's the recipe, folks. Because this dude right down here now is so sharp, I'm almost kind of afraid to run my thumb across it. So that is the recipe. We got it figured out for this one. So let me get him all cleaned off. I'm done with him. Got him as sharp as I want him. Alright, so Hooyman Machete. Run this across one of these AccuSharp handheld sharpeners here. Run one of these across it a couple times. Is moderately hard. You don't have to like gorilla press it down on there, but do press it down on the blade just enough to where you see some like metal chips come off. Diamond stone. This is a easy lap diamond stone. Run it across that till it gets really sharp with this. And then take some 600 grain sandpaper and, you know, run it across that till it gets as sharp as you want it. Because I'm telling you guys, this thing, oh yeah, this thing is sharp. I've got this dude sharp. So that's what I did. That's my method. I've done this method with the K-bar as well. If I wanted to, I could probably go in and get those other stones that I used to sharpen my K-bar. My USMC. The green diamond stone and the white honing stone that I used on it. But I don't think I need to, because this machete, you know, for what it is as sharp as I need it to be. It can lift, it would lift hair, and it would no doubt, I wouldn't want to get whacked with it. So anyway guys, thanks for watching. It's been Pliskin by 51mm. I'll see you all in the next video. And for those of you who are my regular subscribers, my regular viewers, I'm just saying this because there'll probably be some new people that watch this video. I am planning to go shoot in an indoor range somewhere and rent some guns, try some new guns out. They have a Rock River Arms Operator 2 AR-15 there that I'm wanting to try. So I'll see how that goes. I'll see if I'm able to film that. And I'll let you guys will be able to witness that at that indoor range. Anyway guys, see you all in the next video.